Hi, my name is Gabriela from TulipArt Designs and you are welcome or welcome back on my creative channel. Here I'm giving you watercolor sketching ideas, tips and tricks, projects to fill your free time, and sometimes even 15-20 minutes will be completely enough. In today's video I want to share with you what I have in my travel sketching set. Something very small, something that I can bring every time when I go out. These are just the essentials. Of course, everyone can add something more, but I think starting with this is completely enough. So let me just switch the camera. Of course, the first thing would be a sketchbook. I usually like the etchers, but this is not sponsored at all. All my supplies I bought by myself. So I really like the landscape orientation of the sketchbook. This is A6 and I have A5. I really like them because I can definitely put them in my bag and bring them with me. So the small one can even fit in my case or whatever you call this little bag. So I bought this from Amazon. I guess you can find anything as a small bag where you can add. I have two ways that I can open. So let me just show you first. Here I have the pencil. I have two pens, and they are water resistant because I usually start with my sketch. So the pencil sketch, then I ink, and then I add watercolor. Sometimes I do reverse watercolor, and for the reverse watercolor you don't really need the water resistant pen, but still in both techniques I would use the same pen. Then I have a jelly roll pen, and I usually use this in the end of my illustration sketch to add some highlights on top of the watercolor. And this is just because I'm really not good in leaving these negative spots, white spots, for highlights. So instead of getting nervous, I just add them in the end of my sketch. I have a water brush, and this is very nice because here it holds water, and then when you open it, you can definitely just squeeze some water like this. Let me just see if you can see what I'm doing. So there is some water coming out, and you can just paint. And this is really nice for when you are somewhere out and you don't really have the jar to use water. Then I can clean it. But if you need more tips on how to use such a brush, let me know in the comments so I can make a separate video on that. Now these are my pens, and then here I have a clip. This is very nice to just hold. Let me open somewhere my sketchbook like this, so the pages doesn't move, and then I can paint quite easily. Then what else do I have inside? I have a little spray bottle. It's very nice. I really like wet in wet techniques. If you are following me for a while, you probably already know this. So this little spray bottle is very nice to reactivate your watercolor paints, or to just use it on the paper. So you spray your paper, you throw in some paints, just nice techniques. and it's a very small one, so it's very easy to use. I have different sizes of watercolor brushes, and I usually use the big one most of the times, but I also have these two other brushes. These are very nice because they have the cup, and then I can turn it, and this is how I can paint, and then I put it back like this, so my brush will not be ruined when I keep them in the case. Okay, then I have an eraser, I have a small washi tape, I have this foldable cup, so I can add water, and then I can clean it, put it back in. If there is still something wet, I just put the cup on top of it and put it in. And the last, the most nice, the most wonderful thing in this case are my watercolor paints. So I use a palette from R2 kit, and I use the pocket size, and this is amazing. This is literally like a business cards holder. That's the same size. You can see how tiny it is, and then all of my paints are inside. I set this up by myself. I have already a video how I did this, so I will link it below. But these are the colors I use from my palette here, including a few others from my paints that I used before I started using my Mary Blue. So at first I was using 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢𝐛𝐬𝐜, the Cotman collection, which is student grade watercolor paints, and they are a very good quality and very good price. After that I switched to my Mary Blue, but here I have a few colors that are from 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐽𝐻, the Cotman collection, and then the rest are my favorite from the My Mary Blue. So how I use this, how I set it up, I have a video how I use it on the go. Let me know if you need such a video so I can make something for you. Right now we are doing the 100 watercolor sketches in 2025. It's a creative challenge that I started for myself. So we are usually doing this at home in our most, comfortable place. But let me know if you want me to make it even a bigger challenge and show you how to sketch something quick and easy, outside, and using all of my supplies that I just showed you here. And just drop a comment below, because we already planned quite a few vacations for this year, in the spring and in the summer and then in the autumn. So I am gonna be having this with me and sketching on the way. So let me know in the comments, do you want to see how I do it, or should we keep sketching only at home? And yeah, I will link the video how I set up my little palette below, and consider subscribing for my channel, because this is how I can grow here and keep making videos for you. Check out my Patreon page where we sketch every week. We have watercolor sketching classes, we have exclusive sketchbook tour video where I'm showing you my bad and my good pages from my sketchbook. And yeah, on my Patreon you also get lots of outline templates to just make it easy for you to start up by skipping the pencil sketch. For now, I think that's everything. If you have questions, reach out to me or leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to help you out with your creative journey, and I will see you very soon again in the next video. Bye!